This is a 1973 Datsun 240Z. I'm going to be doing a walk around today, and we'll be looking at the interior, under the hood at the engine. I'm going to put it up on the rack and we'll take a look at the underneath side. I'm going to tell you what I can about it, but I'm not going to remember every single detail that went into this car over the last couple of years. It's gotten a full restoration of engine, body, some of the interior. The car originated in California, made its way to New Mexico in the 1980s, had very little rust on it. Had some rust down in the lower parts of the fenders right here, and in the lower parts of the rear right here on both sides. The rockers down here are the originals, no rust in them whatsoever. When I was putting patch panels on the rear quarters there, while you could look down the rocker, they were perfectly clean in there. There was a little bit of rust on this shelf back here, but all of that has been repaired with fresh patch panels. Other than that, no structural damage anywhere. There was a tiny bit of rust in the passenger side floorboard where the heater core had leaked at some point, and I put a small patch panel in there. The wheels are old school Epsilon wheels that have been restored. Two-piece, or actually they're three-piece, two-piece rims, and then the centerpiece, aluminum alloy of some type. It's got new mirrors on it. All of the emblems are brand new. Side marker lights, front and rear, are brand new. It's got polished stainless steel bumpers, front and rear, brand new, including stainless steel bumper brackets that hold them in place. New door handles, door locks. All of the rubber has been replaced from these little bumpers here, this piece, all the rubber around the glass, around the outer trim here. New door weather stripping here, new window channel in here, up around here, right here. It has a brand new windshield, new rubber seal around it, new rubber around the hatch. Virtually every piece of rubber or seal in the car was replaced. On the interior, the previous owner had reupholstered the seats, and they have this cloth inserts. I put new carpets in and a new dash cover on. Underneath the carpets is sound deadening mat. Has new Kenwood speakers and a new Panasonic stereo system. It's got a Momo steering wheel that the previous owner had put on. It's got a 5-speed transmission out of a, I believe, an 83 280Z. Headliner is very nice. car was painted inside and out. All the door jambs were repainted. This is the original color. All of this was repainted as well. Back over here on the passenger door. New dome light switches. Let's go under the hood. All of this has been repainted underneath here. All the engine bay was repainted as well. It's powered by a mid-70s L28, which is 280Z engine. It was bored 30 thousandths over. Crankshaft remains standard. Of course, new pistons, rings, bearings, all that. Completely rebuilt. Head was rebuilt. The block and the head are in 42, if you're familiar with different block and head types. It's got triple Weber carburetors mounted to a Canon aluminum intake manifold. It has long tube headers on it, a custom air cleaner box with a choke in the air cleaner, which chokes all three of the Webers at the same time for easy starting. It has a Snyder Street Performance camshaft with new rocker arms. It runs really nice. It's got new brake master cylinder, new brakes all the way around, including front calipers and the rear wheel cylinders. It has a new clutch slave cylinder, a clutch master cylinder, and of course a new clutch in the engine. Like I say, everything in the engine was rebuilt. New fuel pump. It's got a Mallory distributor. Got the louvers on the back here. All this was painted on the inside as well, in here too. Like I mentioned before, it has had some rust on this panel here. You can see it's been nicely repaired. It's got a new thrush muffler under it. Okay, we'll take it for a little test drive now. You can hear the radio going. I'll turn that down. All the gauges work except for the clock. However, it is accurate twice a day. In fifth gear right there. right, let's take a look underneath now. Like I said, a new thrush muffler over there. The previous owner had put Bilstein struts on all four corners, so I didn't change those out. I mentioned the brakes. Also got new rubber brake hoses everywhere.